Early voting is underway in Indiana right now. One of the most important races to decide is for your school board. School board members have the ability to shape who is teaching our children and what they're learning. On the ballot in Concord.
So I've been on the board for 12 years.
Tim Yoder is an incumbent hoping to retain his seat. He says he wants to continue to drive the district into the future by doing what's best for kids.
And so when I left education, I still wanted to try to find ways to stay involved.
Tim Coons is a Concord graduate, former Concord teacher, and current volunteer coach. He says he believes in kids and teachers and wants to do the right thing for them.
I just want voters to know that I'm a parental voice.
And Stacey McDowell says she's running to address board transparency and protect parent rights. The assistant executive director for Purple for Parents Indiana says she won't compromise on doing what is best for parents and students. We sat down with all three candidates for Concord School Board so you know who you're voting for. Tim Yoder was on the board that hired the district's current superintendent, a decision he says he's proud of. Yoder says he's happy the school board has been able to work toward helping kids.
We don't always get along, and I think sometimes people think we're too chummy, too friendly, but we as a board have stayed united. We've had a mission, we have a strategic plan.
Yoder also says the district has been proactive in putting coaches and curriculum in place to help students earlier.
We've got great teachers, we got great building administrators, and man, we have great kids, and I get a little fired up when somebody says, hey, Concord's test scores aren't good. Let's go look at some Concord kids, because our kids are really good, and we're going to push forward.
Tim Coons is proud of the growth Concord Schools has made in student achievement. The district's iRead scores improved by 7 points last year, and its iLearn results show improvement as well. Coons believes his previous classroom teaching experience would bring a valuable perspective to the school board.
I want people to be informed decisions, and that's what I want our students to be. I want them to have all the information and be able to choose and decide for themselves what they believe and what they want. I believe in Concord, I believe in our kids, and I want our district to continue to grow and develop. We're not perfect, but I think we're trying to do the right thing for our students and want to continue to do that.
Stacey McDowell is not happy with Concord's progress and says there's been a consistent decline in academic achievement. She'd like to see a review of curriculum to emphasize more phonics and get rid of social emotional learning. She also believes the district should be more transparent.
I mean, I think voters deserve to know how their tax dollars are being spent. They deserve to know who's being hired into the school system. We send our kids there for 8 hours a day. I think as parents, we should be able to know who's teaching our kids.
McDowell is an executive in the organization Purple for Parents of Indiana, which claims to protect children from harmful agendas saturating the education system. McDowell believes the Bill Gates Foundation and the World Economic Forum have infiltrated high levels of government and teachers' unions, which are in turn indoctrinating children to destroy the family nucleus.
I think overall the agenda is really to keep our kids uneducated. Honestly, I think they want to be able to control the population, and one of the first things to look at is how our kids are being educated. If we're graduating students who can't think for themselves, I mean, what's easier than that?
Purple for Parents of Indiana has attacked Tim Coons on social media, calling him a danger, and Coons has fired back.
I think the biggest thing is, again, educate yourself. Know who you're voting for, know what you're voting for. It's something that I'm passionate about.
At least that is something all the candidates can agree on. You can learn more about all three candidates on this story on our website. In the studio, Kristen Bean, WSBT 22 News.